As you may know, I might have a slight addiction to guitars, but I mean, just look at them. How beautiful are they? Ciao ragazzi, I'm Danilo and welcome back to another video. Over time, I've been slowly building my personal guitar collection, and today I want to show you my top 10 favorite guitar models that are in it in ascending order. Also, for each guitar, I will play the most representative riff, at least for me, of that particular model. I will play every song without a backing track or post-production, so you can have a feeling of their real tones. I will just have some light delay and the brand new Warus Ambient reverb pedal that just got out today to create a nice atmosphere. We'll talk more about this pedal later in the video because I've been using it for the last week or so actually, and for its price, it's great. But for now, without further ado, let's get into guitar number 10. By the way, I just want to say I'm sorry for my voice, but I'm not feeling well today. So, yeah, anyway. Kicking off at number 10, we have this stunning Dangelico DC Premiere. This is one of my most recent additions to the collection, and it's fully stock. For now. These guitars are usually associated with jazz, soul and R&B, but this beauty produced such a classic and vintage rock tone that I just love it for that. It's perfect for rocking out to Johnny B. Good, for example. Next up, at number 9, we have the Maybach Leicester DC with P90s pickups. Maybach is a small brand from Germany that makes incredibly good instruments. Of course, this is based over the Gibson Les Paul Junior Double Cut model, and it's really comfortable to play. It also has some nitro finish checking and a slight relic touch to it. Imagine it being like an ultra-light aging in Murphy Lab terms. It's fully stock and it will remain as such because it's already perfect. I always associated this model to Billy Joe Armstrong from Green Day, so here's American Idiot. Moving on to number 8, we have the legendary Gibson SG Standard, a true classic known for its powerhouse sound. It's punchy, it bites, and it's everything rock and roll is supposed to be. It's fully stock, and I don't think there's any need to tell you which riff this reminds me of. Coming in at number 7, we have the striking Gibson Flank V 120th Anniversary Edition. And as if this model is not unique enough, this specific one does not exist. I actually got this guitar in Heritage Cherry and it looked like this. I wanted to do something unique and reflective of myself as much as possible, and I just love how it came out. Now it's sparkling blue with golden hardware and a Maestro Vibrola short tail. What can I say? It's a really in-your-face guitar, but that's what a V is supposed to be. Get ready for some metal as we shred through Master of Puppets. At number 6 we have the timeless Fender Telecaster, and this one is the American Original 60s. It's crisp, bright, but not that much. That's why I really love this particular model. It has a very fat and round sound to it for being a Telecaster. It's fully stock, including this lake placed blue finish, which I love, since we have already established that I have a thing for blue guitars. Here's Start Me Up. Now let's move on to number 5, where we take a break from electric guitars with the exquisite Taylor 214 CE Deluxe. I do not play this guitar a lot, but every time I do, I remember why I got it in the first place. It has such a beautifully balanced tone. Of course, it will be impossible to choose one representative riff from all the acoustic songs in existence, so I'll just pick the one I enjoy the most playing on this guitar. Breaking into the top 4, we have, of course, the iconic Fender Stratocaster. This is a custom shop 61 reissue in ocean turquoise over sunburst. Again, I have a thing for blue guitars. It's fully stock and it's my latest acquisition. I just got it 2 weeks ago and made a detailed video about all the specs and why I picked it up. If you missed it, you can check it out up here. Also in this case, it's impossible to have just one most iconic Strat riff, so I'll play the Strat riff I like the most. Little Wing by Jimi Hendrix. Before we get into the podium places, I just quickly want to thank Walrus Audio and Face Audio Distribution for sending me over the brand new Ambient from the Fundamental series that I've been using for this video. The Ambient is a brand new entry-level reverb that offers 3 reverb modes with some really cool features. You can choose between Deep, Lush and Haze. Deep is a dark ambient reverb with an added low octave. It's perfect for creating murky, cavernous sustain or adding a touch of moody atmosphere. By the way, this is the only mod that is inspired by the Walrus best-selling pedal, the Slow. So don't think of this pedal as a baby slow, because it's not. The other 2 algorithms are completely different and brand new. Lush, for example, is a really expensive reverb featuring an ultra-long sustain, perfect for generating silky pads and immersive soundscape with every note. And Haze is a textured lo-fi reverb featuring distortion, sample rate reduction and resonant bandpass tone control. It's great for vintage or experimental tones. Despite having complex reverb style, the pedal itself is very easy to use, and just like any pedal from the Fundamental series, it only has 3 controls, and in this case those are decay, tone and mix. All pretty self-explanatory. As you can hear from my playing, it really helps to shape the mood and gives this great 3D effect to your tone. It may sound subtle, but just listen to the difference when it's turned off. As always, check out the link down in the description if you want to know more about the Ambient. And now, at number 3, we have Gibson Les Paul Custom. Yes, it is different from the regular Gibson Les Paul models. This is definitely heavier, it has more beat to it, and you just want to turn your amp to the max. This specific one is in the Alpine White finish, and being from 2007, you can already see that it's starting to get yellow, which is something all Alpine White custom Les Paul do over time, and it's part of their character. So it's time to get heavy with the best Les Paul custom Alpine White riff ever known to man. Crazy Train. Just missing out on the top spot, at number 2 we have the AVH Van Halen Signature Striped Relic, also known as the Franken Strat. This is the only guitar in my entire collection that it doesn't matter where you plug it into or what pedal do you use, because it has its own sound. It will always maintain its very distinct personality, and I just love it for that. This one is of course fully stock, and get ready to rock out with Panama. And finally, at number 1, well, you know me, of course it has to be number 1, the best guitar in the entire world, the Gibson Les Paul. The best guitar in the world, period. Its rich deep tone and versatility make it my all-time favorite guitar model. The thing is, I actually have 2 number 1 Les Paul in my collection. This one, which is the custom shop 59 reissue Murphy Lab, which is the best guitar I own, and then there's this one, which is the Les Paul I got Slash to sign 10 years ago, and it was also my very first Gibson guitar, so it's the one that has the most sentimental value to me. The 59, it's fully stock, while this one I replaced the original pickups with some Seymour Duncan Alnico 2 Pro / Signature, and they sound incredible. And as far as the song choice goes, well, let's welcome you to the jungle with this iconic riff. And there you have it, my top 10 favorite guitar models from my collection. Let me know in the comments which one is your favorite. And yes, I will eventually do a full video of my entire guitar collection, but it's tricky to have them all in one place. I'll see what I can do. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell so you won't miss when the video is finally dropping. Okay, that was it for today's video. Again, I hope you really enjoyed it, and I'll catch you in the next one. Ciao!